is Cecil B. Moneygetter, host of Money Talks, a new financial news upload that is laser focused on digital finance, cryptocurrencies, robotics, electric vehicles, stocks, the cannabis industry, and much, much more. Tune in and join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Information Meets Execution YouTube channel as we bring you financial news uploads, one trending topic at a time. And don't forget to stay listening, because money talks.
Good evening. Today is Thursday, September 19th, and I'm here doing your daily 7 p.m. financial, well, we changed it from 7 p.m. to 8:30 now, financial news show, Money Talks. First, we have our financial news. We have Fed rate cut, 2 growth stocks to buy right now. The Federal Reserve slashed the federal funds rate by 50 basis points last week, and there could be further cuts before the end of 2024. Companies tied to the real estate sector, in addition to those sensitive to consumer spending, could benefit. Investors might want to look at Zillow Group and Netflix for potential returns. These 2 stocks could benefit from the Federal Reserve's latest interest cut rate. The Federal Reserve slashed federal fund rates by 50 basis points on Wednesday, which was double the 25 basis point adjustment it typically uses. Inflation has fallen sharply over the past year, while the unemployment rate has stayed relatively steady, although it is beginning to tick higher, which were 2 key reasons for the decision. The rate cut will likely lead to lower interest rates and give consumers more disposable income, in addition to higher borrowing capacity, which could create a strong tailwind for the economy, beneficial to companies tied to the real estate sector. First, we have Zillow Group. The real estate market has been decimated over the last 2+ years by raising interest rates. U.S. existing home sales came in at 3.9 million annualized units in July, which is 40% below the recent peak of 6.6 million in 2021. Simply put, it became less far affordable for consumers to take out a mortgage with rates rising, and existing homeowners were reluctant to sell because they didn't want to give up their existing lower rate. Zillow generated $1.1 billion in revenue for the first 6 months of 2024, which was a 12.9% increase from the same period last year. It was an impressive result given the negative state of the real estate market right now. Zillow's stock is down 67% from its all-time high, but it's not only because of the weak housing market. The company abandoned its iBuying business in 2021, which was its largest source of revenue. Zillow is now in its rebuilding phase and is focusing solely on its portfolio of services. The company is on track to generate $2.2 billion in revenue in 2024, but that's a drop in bucket compared to its $187 billion addressable market. Falling interest rates should ignite real estate transactions, which will help Zillow capture more of the opportunity in the coming years, so now might be a great time to buy this stock. Next up, we have our stock news. We have Donald Trump said he would not sell his Truth Social stock, but he technically can starting Thursday. Donald Trump also said that he would not sell his stock in Trump Media and Technology Group, but starting Thursday he will have that option, something that's not been available since the social media company went public in March. I have absolutely no intention of selling, the former president told reporters at a press conference last week. I love it and I use it as a method of getting out my word. DGT shares surged by double digits on Friday following his reevaluation, although the stock has recently given up those gains, falling more than 10% over the past 6 days to close below $14.50 on Thursday, near the low end of its 52-week range and far off its record high of just over $79 a share. In June, the stock popped then fell after the current commander-in-chief Joe Biden stumbled in his first presidential debate of 2024 with Trump. Biden jumped out of the presidential race 1 month later. Since Biden's announcement, shares have remained under pressure as Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic presidential nominee, tracks ahead of Trump in the latest polling. Most recently, the stock plummeted to the new lows following last week's debate as bet on Harris' presidency increased. Last but not least, we have our tech news. We have Apple releases AI software for a smarter Siri on the iPhone 16. Apple is accelerating the rollout of a software update that will implant artificial intelligence into its virtual assistant Siri and automate a variety of tedious tasks to coincide with the release of its latest iPhone. The free update, enabling the first set of features in Apple's suite of artificial intelligence, became available Thursday, about 2 weeks ahead of October release that Apple projected earlier this month when it unveiled the iPhone 16. Apple didn't say why its artificial intelligence software is coming out ahead of its original schedule, but the technology is a marquee attraction in 4 iPhone 16 models arriving in stores Friday. All iPhone 16 models with starting prices ranging from $800 to $1,200 are equipped with a special processor required for the new technology, the company is marketing as Apple Intelligence. That branding is part of an effort to distinguish the iPhone's AI from similar technology already available in smartphones released earlier this year by Samsung and Google. The AI technology is coming out in the US, English only for now, but will expand into localized English in Australia, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa, and the UK in December. Apple plans to expand to other languages and countries next year.
On our Information Meets Execution YouTube channel. You can also check out the 734 Listening Library YouTube channel for self-help shorts and audiobooks. Follow us on Instagram at 734 Miscellaneous LL.